Hello, hello.
But
Hi.
hello there. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for joining us, Ms. Nayjuana Stevens.
But thank you for having me.
I'm so happy to just be in touch with entrepreneurs during this time. And what Kingdom Legacy Partnerships is trying to do is have discussions, valuable discussions with entrepreneurs that will help either other entrepreneurs or just our community in general, because of all the things that are going on right now with the pandemic. And so
Absolutely.
we want to talk to entrepreneurs that can provide either valuable advice, information, or even valuable services to our communities and to other entrepreneurs. So I
That's
have this.
awesome.
Yes, I'm excited about it. Uh,
Yes.
so we're going to be doing this for the month of April, along with this week. And so we want to just kind of introduce you. You are a teacher, but you're also an entrepreneur. So can you
Yes.
tell us a little bit about your business also?
Well, my business is Creative Learning Service. I'm a tutoring service for reading and math, and I mainly specialize in like kindergarten through 8th grade. And I help students to prepare for SATs, teach them enhancement skills or enrichment skills, either way. So basically, we're here for parents to, when they in the classroom, it's harder to teach your child if you have like 29 students or 28 students. So you get that one-on-one attention. Sometimes we have group sessions, maybe no more than 2 to 3 people in a group. So basically, that's what we do. And in fact, we're offering a service right now for only $10 for assistance for homeschool assistance. And so we're offering that. So you can look for more details for that. That's forthcoming in terms of having services for that. And even if people want to just, online do groups as well, too. So that's forthcoming. Stay tuned for that.
Okay, great. And the name of your business is again?
Creative Learning Service.
Okay, awesome. That's awesome. So
It's at
you're a
creativelearningservice.com. But
okay.
but the number, it's CRE, the number 8, not the letter A.
Yes, I like that. Yes. Creative learning. Okay. And so you've been a teacher. You're a teacher also. So how long have you been teaching?
I've been teaching for over 15 years, believe it or not, in different school districts, whether it's urban, I've taught in suburban, I've taught all grades from K to 12. So I've also been a substitute teacher for a couple of years. And I've been a classroom teacher for several years as well. So I've seen it all, did it all, been there, done that, SAT help, you name it, PSSA, you name it.
Yes, that's awesome. And I guess the adults, the parents are starting to get a little kind of understanding of what the teachers go through. That's what people were saying online. Like,
I seen a nice post. Actually, someone said, like they were praying to God saying, okay, I am what I am. I am this, but I am not a math teacher. I'm not this. And they were giving credit to the teachers.
yes,
And like, what I'm about to be is an inmate. That's what they said.
yes, yes. Oh
Um,
my goodness. That's awesome. So I guess I wanted to kind of just talk to you and kind of hear from you, any tips or advice we can give some
Absolutely.
parents, because we have a lot of parents out there with kids home.
Yes. Well, my first thing, because I'm a parent as well, apart from being a teacher, I'm a parent as well. So some things I implement at home where my children are on a schedule. They may be teenagers. I have 15, about to be 15 years old next week, actually, April 5th. And then I have a son, right now he's on his walking regimen. I told him, like, I gave them time to go outside and play, or some kind of, even if it's dancing in the house. So first thing is they need a routine, because otherwise they will be on their devices all day. They will be on, like they need some kind of structure. And so in the morning time, I even have it mapped out for them for their food, in terms of their food menu. Like they don't just come in and get like snacks. They have to have, like, let's say they have applesauce, toast, or bagel, and maybe some sausage and bacon or something. But sometimes I'll put it all together and they just can get it. And I have a written out form for them. I sent it to their email, or not the email. I sent it to their, their device where they can check. And I also printed it out for them. But from the time they get up, I don't want them sleeping all the way to 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and 3 o'clock, because they'll do that if we don't give them some kind of structure. So first thing is they need a routine. Like I said, there's a sample routine that I do is like map out their food from their lunch, their breakfast, and dinner. Even have them be involved in cooking dinner. Like my daughter the other day made a nice meal. She made some mac and cheese, some sweet potatoes with my assistance, of course, and some fried
Wow,
chicken.
that's awesome.
But she's doing well. In fact, because that gives them free time. Like they have, like I incorporate music, whether it's spiritual music, whether it's their, but they have a music time, they have art time or creativity time where they're doing a puzzle, or because they're not going to do academics all day. Let's be real. That's not happening. So I try to at least give them reading for 30 minutes, like from their school, their assignments from their school or different websites that their school give them. And apart from their reading, they got the other part is math. So I think that those two are the main components, reading and math, because those are the foundation of all the other subjects. If you can't, how do you do science if you don't know how to do math? Or how do you read other subjects if you can't comprehend what you're doing? So my main thing is making sure they get reading and math in, whether it's online activities, and I do have some sites. So that's the first thing is routine. During this time, it's that they have to have routine to go outside. If it's raining, then hey, let's do the Wii, or to do the dance on the Wii. You can make it a family thing, do a dance-a-thon or something. But they got to get that activity going, get their brain flowing, get their juices going. So just like we do physical, so it is in the physical, it's in the natural. We got to also do that with our mind, exercise our mind. So that's the first thing is the routine. The next thing is you can also use this time to connect with your children. Even though you're in the house, I know you're saying like, okay, how much connecting? We already connected with the house. But during this time, you can actually connect with your children. And I say that because yesterday I decided to wash my hair. Of course, the hairdressers and barbershops are closed right now. So I decided to wash my hair. My hair is like it gets really like a puffball. And on my own, I tried to blow dry it. But you know what? I used my daughter, who took a little bit of cosmetology school in the summertime. And, first she was doubting what she could do. I don't know. It's going to be a little, like, she's very particular. But long story short, this is the result of her blow drying my hair. And I also paid her to do that. And so that boosted up her confidence. Right. So she was able to blow dry. I couldn't do all this, blow dry it and really straighten it really nicely. So use that time to connect. During that time while she was blow drying my hair, we actually were watching a movie. So now we got like a movie that's our thing now, like, because we kept watching episode after episode. Like, it's a really good, what we were watching. I think it was like Once Upon a Time or something like a updated Snow White kind of thing. But it was good though, because you get to interact with her. So those are some things I would definitely say is to have a routine, to make sure you're connecting with your children. Some of the sites that I like, because I'm about having fun. I enjoy having fun as well. But some of the sites, there's a lot of resources I'm sure that parents are getting from their teachers. But there are a lot of sites. Some of my favorite sites is abcia.com. It's abcia.com. Has a lot of activities on there. Particularly because I teach 6th grade social studies, I usually tell my students to go on ABCA and go on to any letter assignment, not necessarily the skills, but the letter assignment, since it has to do with social studies. Cool Math actually has more than just math games on there. Cool Math actually, if you go to the section where it says more, you click down, there's actually a geography section as well.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. IXL. I don't know if a lot of students are have that with their program at school. IXL is a very good program. And if you want to do the teaching aspect, like if they don't understand something, if they're not readily able to get to a teacher, Khan Academy is a very good site. KHAN Academy. These are some of the sites that I use, whether we're tutoring, whether I'm at school, and even at home with my children. There's a lot of free museum tours that you can go on site and click on like different museums as well for museum tours. I saw
zoos on there too. I saw
yes.
Online zoos. You can see the animals.
Yes, absolutely. So there's a plethora of information out there, especially now with everybody joining online. But those are just mainly some of my recommendations. even when you go into the market, the only place you can go, you can still make use of that time as well, and having them, now I'm at the point now I've graduated where I can probably sit in the car and give them a list and let them get what we need. So even during that time, like, try to almost take yourself out of the equation in a sense, but give them more autonomy in a sense, helping them to, that helps with math skills also, and looking at the products, comparing prices and everything. So those are some of my recommendations.
That is awesome. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And I'm hoping that everyone can really take this information in and utilize it, because this is valuable information during this time.
Yes.
And even with the program that you're going to, I know you were saying that you're going to be starting something that's only $10 also for,
right.
Kids to be able to take part in. How can people find that information out, or just stay in contact with you so that they can see it when it?
To stay in contact with me, the one thing you can do is you can text Creative Home, CRE8TIVEHOME. So it's text Creative Home at 2100. It's 21000, and I'm gonna follow up, put it on Facebook and give you that information as well. I'm also at creativelearningservice.com. Creative Learning Service. Again, the A is the number 8. And those are some ways that you can contact me.
Okay, yes, because I think that program that you put out to make sure that children are getting what they need outside of school, since a lot of kids, like I know here, you're in Philadelphia, we're in North Carolina, but they're going to be having online school available soon. But some states like yours, they're not going to have online school. These kids are going to be home until like June.
Right. And so I even gave them a schedule even up until the time of going to bed. Like I even said, okay, no more than like 1 o'clock, because my thing is I need you up by 10, no later than 11 o'clock to get dressed. And we have a schedule, hourly schedule that you're doing work or whatever you need to do, going outside or whatever, time for chore, even, and it's like, it's interesting because you got to mix your schoolwork and your homework at home chores as well, in a sense, so it's like you kind of balance it out.
Wow. Well, I just thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yes. And we just want to let you know that we support you, first of all, because you, as a teacher, number one,
so y'all see now, right?
Yes, appreciate you. So we appreciate you as a teacher, and we appreciate you as an entrepreneur.
Thank you.
Because we know this is even like a delicate time for entrepreneurs. So kudos to you.
Thank you
for all that you do. And again, thank you for coming on. Are there any last words you'd like to share, or?
I just pray everybody is safe. Make sure you're washing your hands, do all the things that you need to do, disinfect even your own, continue to clean and disinfect your home, and just be well, everyone.
Yes. Thank you again. We will
thank you so much.
Soon. All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Teresa.